I want to appreciate the organizers of the program, my friend and brother that called me. But it was because of his call I had to assure that I'll be here because I had a meeting. The meeting was already fixed, but I had to cancel that meeting to ensure that I'm here today. And as well, I am not a stranger here. I'm a member of Assemblies of God, Obuna Valley, under Transamadi Rivers District. So I'm part of us. Today we want to talk about cybersecurity, steps to protect your online account. And let me also say this. My brother here has already laid the foundation. And I must confess, I enjoyed the section. I also learned because we are all learning. Every day we are learning. That is just the truth. Once you come to a point in cybersecurity where you stop learning, that means you've started going down. So every day we are learning. It is one of the most dynamic fields in the world. I'm Nyekwere Tamunotonye Tom. I'm a cybersecurity analyst, cybercrime prevention specialist. I'm an ethical hacker. I'm a penetration tester. I'm vulnerability assessment analyst. My roles, I am currently the principal instructor, cybersecurity and ethical hacking, National Institute of Information Technology, Port Harcourt. I am the South-South Coordinating Officer of Safer Internet Day. I'm the Rivers State Coordinator, National Cybersecurity Awareness. I've had collaborations with Onshore and Offshore Safety Institute. I've had collaborations with the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, Port Harcourt Zonal Command. On several occasions, they have been to my program. 2 years ago, we trained over 2,000 persons for AXA Insurance, perhaps the biggest insurance company in the world, through COT Cyber Consult. Trained 2,000 youths in Rivers State on cybersecurity. We have had recent trainings. I've been opportuned to train some companies on cybersecurity. We've got the recent one we just finished, Hydroferric Nigeria Limited. We've trained staffs of Geolink Global Resources Limited. We have also trained staffs and the permanent secretaries of Ministry of Energy, Rivers State. We've been to New Gospel Covenant Ministry headquarters to train their pastors as well in their international headquarters. Now, why am I establishing this? Just to tell you that the person standing before you at least somehow qualified to talk about cybersecurity. That is why I have to just say a few of these things. But let me start this way. He has already done the foundation. So I'm going to just speak out some few things. What is cybersecurity awareness? Because I believe that what we are doing today is cybersecurity awareness, not actually the cybersecurity. There are two different areas. The cybersecurity awareness is the knowledge you need to be able to protect yourself in today's digital world. That is cybersecurity awareness. That knowledge you need, that skill you need to be able to protect yourself in today's digital world. Though he also mentioned about it, where he said we should leave about the telecommunications and all that. We are just talking about how to protect ourselves. And that is the reason why we are here. Perhaps the knowledge you also get here, you will implement it in your companies, in your organizations, and all of that. There are three things I always tell people you need to protect online. You need to protect your online identity. Your online identity, very important. You need to protect your digital reputation. And that is even the one most persons do not pay attention to. Your digital reputation, very powerful. If there is anything I would ask people, if I'm allowed to choose out of the three, the one I'll focus more is digital reputation. And number three, your electronic devices, your smartphones, your laptops, your computers, even your debit and credit cards you came here with, you need to protect them. Very important. So three things, even if you forget every other things, I would say, you need to protect your online identity. You need to protect your digital reputation. You need to protect your electronic devices. Very important. Why do you need to protect them? No, because of time. This is just like a 30 minutes or a 1 hour section. This is not enough, because some certain times it is good we see the attacks in real life. I would have demonstrated some certain things. Now, one of it would have been why you need to protect yourself. Now, I would have asked somebody to come with a laptop. If there was a projection, you come with your laptop, and I will ask you to save something on that laptop. You will save a file for me on that laptop. Then you will watch me while I come to your laptop. I will write a file while you are watching me. I will write a file, save a file inside that your file, and I will ask you to search for it. You can't see it in the next 100 years. That is how viruses, that is how spywares and Trojans are hidden inside files. So what that means is that an ordinary birthday message can contain a malicious script. It would have been better we demonstrated it. But because, so what that means is that there is something we call ADS. It is a rich feature. It is a rich feature in Microsoft softwares, but it is being exploited by hackers. What does that injure? What does it do? I can hide a file inside other files without anybody detecting it. And that would also help that file to evade detection. That is number one. So what that means is that your smartness cannot be able to give you perfect security online. There are several things you need to put in place. Number two is that I would have also demonstrated where I would download the picture of any of our presbyters here live, and I will write a malicious script just here, and I will hide it on that picture and send to you. You wouldn't know that there is a malicious script. Once you click on that birthday picture, it will be activated, it will execute, and I will take over your system, take over everything. You don't need to do anything. Just open that birthday, happy birthday and all that, and you will see it there. And it is hidden, the file is in there. I would have demonstrated that. And the next one is, I would have also demonstrated, I would have called somebody to come, and you give me your email address. I just need your email address, and I will send a message to another person with your email address. Exactly. And it will appear the same way. The person would know. I will tell you to send through your phone, and I will send through my laptop. Just give me your email address. And exactly, it will be the same thing. The person cannot be able to differentiate. Just to show you how weak and how porous our email systems are. If there is anything you want to rely on, it shouldn't be email. Another thing I would have also showed you is about your online identity. Those informations you have online. Who are you actually online? Who are you online? I would have demonstrated we checking ourselves online to actually find out who we are online. Very important. Because every other thing we are talking about will fall within the ambit of what we are discussing. And these are the few things I wanted to demonstrate just to sell that fact to us that we need protection. And not just that we need protection, we should know that cyber threat has gone complex. It is sophisticated. It is no longer just a matter of creating strong password and multi-factor authentication. You start from there. Once you get to that point, there are other things, just like he has established, other things you need to do. But let me just mention a few things. I wouldn't talk about cybersecurity without starting from here. Like I said, the first thing you need to do, I was told that it is more of the media people that are here. Now, I want to charge you. One way you need to protect yourself is to take control of your digital footprint. No amount of protection will be perfect if you don't take control of your digital footprint. What is a footprint? A footprint is the impression that is left on the ground by a foot. And anytime you appear online, you are leaving what we call digital footprints. You have to take control of it. Because that is even where the hacker starts to connect the dots. How do you take charge of your digital footprint? Starting from today, you should know that everything you like online is an endorsement. As a media person, you are representing the church. As a media person, you are the face of the church. And you should know that safety and security start with how you project the church and yourself online. You should know that there are things that Assemblies of God do not support. Or let me just say, we have our tenet of faith. That is why I didn't want this thing to be recorded. I actually didn't want it because there are things I will be restricted from saying, which is just within. It is within us. If you want me to go, the way I want to go, then you must remove it from, you must pause the record, and that is just the truth. Because there are things that we keep to ourselves. We don't just say it because we want to say it. But that is the reality. Can you just pause the recording? I'm sorry for that. Tell you. Every of our likes should be endorsement. So you don't like beer in real life and you don't drink it. But online you are liking beer. You don't like naked people online, but physically, but online you are liking it. Today you are the one that shared the preaching that was made in church as a media man, and we are following you. The other day you are sharing another thing about Davido, or what do you call it? You are sharing about whiskey for us. That is not proper. Every comment you leave online, you know what you are doing? You are actually planting a seed, and these things sum up to what we call the digital footprint. Somebody made you angry online and you go to tell the person you said, I am this. Listen, if you know they pay you too much, go to the nearest transformer, hug and die. But you're a Christian and you're a media person of your church. What are you trying to project to the outside world? Do you know that anytime you share anything, it is actually promotion? You are not just sharing, you are promoting. So you should know that when you post something, when you like something, when you comment, when you share, all these things sum up to your digital footprint. And to show you how digital footprint works, let us do something about you right now. Go to your phone if you have internet connectivity, you have your system. Can we do something? Now, there is a name they know you of online, not so? There is a name. You have a name, sorry. And that name is the name that appears on your CV, not so? Okay, do something for me. Search for your name now, but put a quotation mark. And just show me what you will see quickly, and I will show you another thing to do. Let's see whether you are even existing online. Your name, for instance, my name is Nyekwere Tamunotonye Tom. Anywhere I'm sending CV, that is where it appears. Now, when you search for that name, look at what you do. Put a quotation mark, opening and closing, quotation, enter. What did you see? What did you see? You saw your social profile. Now, if that should be another person, look at that social profile within 2 minutes. Tell us who that person is. Can you be able to tell us who that person is within 2 minutes by just going through the person's profile with what you are seeing? Okay.
But I can see, like here, Assemblies of God worldwide.
Yes. Let me see how you searched it. Okay, like this. Good. This is your name.
This is mine.
Okay, click on images. Are these you?
This is my face.
Okay, this is your
This
face.
is not me.
This is not you.
This is me.
Okay.
This,
Now you can see that himself has even tried a lot, but his digital footprints are still scanty. Your own, have you done that? Have you done that? Now let's look at, okay, if your own has come up so that I don't move, hence they are recorded. Okay, let me see yours. Let me see yours. Did you enclose it the other side?
Yes, I enclosed it.
Oh,
This
sorry.
other,
Okay.
this man is just.
Okay. Now,
These are my profiles.
okay, these are your profile. Okay.
I don't know who this is.
Let's look at all. Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
No, I mean Google. Just do a Google search.
Google search.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Yes, just okay. Where is it? Okay. Yes. Which one is you? Now, you see where you are going down? It is your name you are searching for, but you are going down to look for yourself. I wish we had projection. Would have test run it. Then you would have searched for my name to see. This is, yes. Nyekwere Tamunotonye Tom. Nyekwere. Yes. Good. Is this you?
Yes.
This is you? Is this you?
No.
Is this you?
No.
So you don't own your space. Can you see that you don't own your space? Out of the 4, no one appears here. No one is you. Let me go to image. Images. Click on this image. Which one is you? Which one is you? Your picture, where is it?
Check this name. Is it correct?
Let me see. No. Nyekwere. Let's see. Let me spell it. Okay. Go back, okay? Nyekwere Tamunotonye. Do
Okay,
this
can
is,
I even see?
yes, just enter. By the time you put, you begin to see. What did you see? Just look 2 minutes. Go and see that one he searched for now. How within 2 minutes you don't know about the person you have just the person they have given you the name. What would you think the person is? And what would you think about the person?
I felt like in my own now, I'm seeing my first images. Then the subsequent ones, I felt there are people who answer the same name and surname.
That is what I'm
as me.
saying. That means you are not unique in the global space.
Yes.
That
So
is
that one
it. You must own.
You have others. Like,
Yes.
Others have like pushed.
Yeah. So you have to take back your digital footprint. That is repetition. That means you are not existing in this 21st century. You are not existing. Yes. You are not existing. So you can be in the media and you are not existing. That is why we must be intentional with what we are doing. Now, the media platform you are managing, can you Google your church now and see the information about your church, whether your church is even existing? But you have been managing your church. Let's see whether your church is even existing as a media person. You have been the one handling. What information is out there about your church? Have you seen that? Your church is there. Now, it is not just about your church is there. Does your church own the space? Does your church do they own the space? Oh, good. Good.
Like when you say church, like the local church.
Yeah, local church. No, I mean the one you are managing. For instance, he's managing that of the district. Okay. So you can say if you are managing that of your local church or section, you Google. What information is there? Is the information perfect? Now, because of time, I might not begin to tell you what you need to do to be able to put your church. It's not, listen, it is not just about posting. It's about being positioned online. You become intentional with what you do. Oh, how I wish we have time. Okay, let me do something here. I'll just... Okay, can we go to social search? Somebody do social search. Social search.
I don't know what social.
Yes, just do socialsearch.com. Yes, social dash.
Social
Dash. No, social dash search.com. Okay, search for your name here, please. Socialsearch.com. Yeah, yes. Social dash. Sorry, let me see what you spell. How you spell this? Social. No, go to sorry. Go to the place. Sorry, maybe social dash. Okay, do searcher. Sorry, searcher.com. Yes. Okay, go to that place. Okay, enter your name.
In this place, yeah.
Yes. How is it? You are here. So the next time, this is also a cyber guru here. Yeah. Okay. See information about yourself. Everything you have been doing online, you will also see it there. Can you see yourself there? Can you see yourself there? You are seeing yourself perfectly very well. Do images. Do images. Who is this?
That's me.
Who is this?
I don't know this guy. It's me.
Okay.
It's my wife.
That is a great one. Sir, that means online you are still a person. You are still a person. You have not yet generated your professional self. Yeah? Do my name, please. Nyekwere Tamunotonye. Go back and do that name there.
Ikwerre.
Yeah. Tamunotonye. Two pictures. So, what do you see? That is a professional brand. A professional brand. You become intentional with what you do online. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We don't have time, but let's just move. We don't have time. Let's just move. Now, that is for you taking control of your digital footprint. What that means is that you must decide whether you want to sell a professional brand or a personal brand. You want to sell a personal brand, you can take your wife's picture and put on your what? Facebook profile. So that the world will know say you like your wife so much, you like your husband so much, or thereabout. No, sir. But if you want a professional brand, you have to know what and what you get to do. You know why? Because the internet never forgives nor what? Forgets. Everybody say it. The internet never forgives nor what? Since the internet never forgives nor forgets, so let us be intentional with what we put out there, so that it will just remain there forever. You know what I have done? If you have not heard about me, you take up my name and do a search online. Within 2 minutes, you should be able to know that number one, this is a cybersecurity analyst. Whether you have heard about cybersecurity before or not, by the time you go through it, wow, that is the brand. It is called personal branding. I might not have the time to begin to talk about that. The number two is that protect your digital identity. I'll talk about your line. Secure your online account. Privacy is everything. He has talked about it. Your Facebook, secure it. He said with your password, not so. Strong word, password. To make it longer, use passphrases. And even the passphrases, you have to be very, very technical the way you do it. Time will not permit me. I would have just shown you how to construct 10 passwords using passphrases. Now, no matter the kind of password you use, no matter how strong it is, as long as you write it down somewhere, it can be exploited. Any password you write down somewhere, let me, it be like say, I don't feel remember. A password that is memorable and that is very strong is what will protect you. My Facebook password is not written anywhere. My email passwords are not written anywhere. They are here. Sorry? Google account? No. They are here on my memory. At the worst case scenario, if I want to use them, I will go for password manager. But they are also yes, especially the few ones that we recommend to people, but not that they are unhackable, because they have been hacked in the past. So, but what are we saying? If you can be able to learn how to generate password that you can remember, that would be the best thing that you can ever achieve. So right now, my Facebook, my email, they are all here. Very long, as in absolutely very long. Because you have not been taught the process. That is why information is what? Power. You've not been taught the process. Yes? So you have to secure your online account, like you have said. Don't listen. Your online account is not an account. Your online account are your identity. If anything happens to that account, you'll be held responsible. Mark it somewhere. In the next 10 years, some persons will be declared wanted for frauds they never committed. So that is the thing. That is the thing. You know, I am just trying to abridge my teaching because we don't have time. Yeah, but we don't have time. A young man, a little boy, went to Lagos after writing his WAEC, then wrote his job, went to stay with his parents in Lagos. And after some time, he had some friends. And one day they went to somewhere in Lagos for sightseeing, and they got to Lekki, phase 2. It was a story that was shared by someone where I went for a training. And this guy got to a particular place in Lekki phase 2 that looks more as if it is abroad. What the guy did was to take pictures. And the next day he came on Facebook and posted, "I just arrived Germany now." And people started liking the post. And they thought he was serious. Yes, he was serious. They were congratulating him, and he was thanking those that were congratulating him. And when he saw the way the like came, after 2 weeks, he went to another place in Lekki Phase 2, took another picture, posted it now in France. And people still believed him. You know, some of us are still children online. If you want to know if you're a child or if you have a medical problem online, it's not like a physical medical problem. It's a digital medical problem. It's when you post your picture online and every 1 minute you are going online and be checking how many persons don't like her. It be like Adama, my friend, never like her. This post never reach 5. Every 5 minutes throughout the day, you are calculating how many persons that have liked it. That is a problem. So after this guy did this thing, he forgot about it. Just to cut the long story short, a scholarship came in Lagos, he went for it, and they were to sponsor people abroad. Tuition fee free, everything free. But the only thing that they needed was to process his visa. When the parents heard the good news, they were so excited. They went to the embassy to process his visa. The day they went to pick his visa, they discovered that he has been denied a visa. And people were like, perhaps, maybe you guys made mistake when you went. Look for an agency. And they paid an agency. The agency went and said they should just, they shouldn't worry that the visa will come up. You know why? Because it was a student visa and it is backed up with a scholarship. The day the agency went to pick the visa, they discovered that the young man has been denied visa for the second time. They were like, what happened? We did everything right. That was when they went back to the embassy. What is the problem? And you know what was the problem? The embassy said that when he came the first time to process the visa, there was a form he filled. And in that form, they asked him a series of questions, but there was one question that decided his fate. And that was the embassy finding out whether he has traveled outside Nigeria before, or that will be the first time. And his parents ticked that it will be his first time traveling out of Nigeria. And there's what we call background check. What is background check? Background check is that information that is extracted, retrieved about you without your knowledge. You might be sleeping. Why the people that want to deal with you, the people that want to establish a relationship with you, would be looking for such information. Before the internet era, you know what they did? Before the internet era, you know what they did? They will call your pastor, they will call your chief, they will call somebody you know. But today they don't do that. They go online because they know that every of your life is online. So they will search. So when they went to search for this young man, they discovered that 2 years ago he was in Germany. And 2 weeks after, he was in France. And on the form he filled, it is his first time. They said, this is a potential criminal. But he was denied the visa. No. He was denied the visa. Yeah. And it is not, they call it cruise. Some of us, will they catch the cruise too? There's nothing you want to say online, only for you to come online and say, as we dey talk now, native doctor and my landlady, they fight. We dey separate fight since morning. That is the only thing you know how to talk. That is the only thing you come to tell people online. Say native doctor and your landlady, they fight. Do you know what you have told the world? You have just told the world that you are diabolic. Yes, you didn't know. That people begin to, so when they see that post, they say, this person will go talk this in, this person, they diabolic. But you yourself didn't know. Time will fail me. I thank God he has done the technical part. I will just add some. Some of you will be sleeping in your house. You are taking picture of yourself lying down on the bed and you post the sleeping things online, announcing to the whole world that you are sleeping. And you even put it on your Facebook. So you are sleeping inside your bedroom. Who wants to know what is happening in your bedroom? Your bedroom is your privacy everywhere in the world. When you post things like that online, you know what you are telling the world? You are telling the world that you don't have secret. You talk too much. The information that is for your privacy, not for the world to see. And when you begin to share this kind of a thing, you are just telling the world that, listen, I don't keep secrets. And that is why your digital footprint is very important. It is your brand, sir. It is your brand, man. Even if I don't teach anything, There are so many things to teach about cyber security, but this one to me is very important. It's very important. You don't know what you are selling to the world. You are traveling to Lagos, right at Ore, there was an accident. You bring out your smartphone and you start videoing. You start filming. And you didn't even post it immediately. Accident at Ore, we need help. You waited until when you got to Lagos the next day and you post accident. And people will start commenting. I want to ask you, was it NTA or CNN that sent you to that place? And people will watch from the beginning and to the end. They don't see you where you helped. You are just telling the world that you are insensitive. You are a heartless person. Because it's only a heartless person that will see people dying and begin to film. So you went for your friend's mother's burial. And when you got there, your friend was crying. You took picture. When they were bringing the corpse, you took picture. When they were putting that woman to the grave, you took picture. But when you were going, you handed your phone to somebody and said, snap me. And you started laughing. And the next day you posted on Facebook, the burial was a success. Condolence to my friend. And people will see the picture you posted. And they check the first picture. They see the person, the bereaved, crying. Say, child, what a poor family. They click the second one, people are crying. They click the third one, people are crying. But the fourth one has you where you are bouncing because you finished. I want to ask you, was it 2 occasions that family had? The one that people are crying is the burial, and the one that you are bouncing is traditional marriage that they did after the burial. All these things, you are selling your brand. Because we are media. We have to be careful of what we tell the world. You don't say it, but people are watching. They said Boko Haram have killed 100 persons. You carry your finger and you like it. They say people die, accident, you are liking it. Virtually every death on Facebook, you are liking. A time will come in the next 10 years. No person will accept you anywhere. It is only mortuary servicing company that will want to employ you because it sees you like dead body. Because every person that dies, you are liking. Because you are not seeing the crying icon or thereabout. So we are the brand. If you want to sell your brand, that is it. Now, as media in the church, another thing is that we begin to tell the church to protect their mobile devices. It should start with you as well. How do you protect your mobile devices? Is your phone locked? I was listening when you were saying they took your phone and after some minutes, virtually they hacked it. What kind of pin? How did you lock that phone? Did you lock it with 1, 2, 3, 4? What? Yeah? Did you lock it with 1, 1, 1, 1? Because some persons, when they want to create a pin, because they didn't use slate when they were attending primary school, they didn't use slate. They were in this generation of writing book. So when it is time to create pin, they decide to learn how to write using slate. So you see some persons putting 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. They are just telling the world that, listen, that thing I no do when I did primary school, now I won't learn now. Thereabout. You must have a strong pin. You lock. You even go for password. That pin is rubbish. Thereabout. Password your phone. He has talked about it. I don't want to go much more. Are you aware that you can be spied on without knowing? Are you aware that somebody can be spying your phone without you knowing? Yes. Are you aware? Yes, that is the truth. Somebody can be reading your text messages, your WhatsApp messages. Somebody can be reading every of your chats. You don't know. Every call you make, the person will be listening to it. You wouldn't know. So that is why you have to protect your devices. He has talked about antivirus and all that. These are very, very critical infrastructures that we need to put in place. Another one is that secure your personal information. No be everything is supposed to talk online. I am an ethical hacker. If I want to hack you, I don't just come for your system. We don't hack system. It is only amateur that hacks system. It is only amateur that hacks phone, that hack gadgets. The real hackers don't hack gadgets. They don't come for gadgets. The real hackers come for information because they have learned the art of connecting the dots. They can get your mother's maiden name from what you post online, even if you didn't say it is your mother's maiden name. They know how to extract your date of birth. They know how to get your... You will be asking yourself, when did I say this thing? You have said it online, but you didn't know. Let me just give an illustration. I normally give it. I just want you to come, please. Okay, come, please. Then you come. Just 3 persons, yes. I'm going to do something, and I want us... Okay. This is your mother. This is your mom's elder brother. Are you hearing me? Now, your name is John Akpan. Everybody say John Akpan. I am giving him the name John Akpan. Everybody say John Akpan. John. Everybody say John Akpan. John Akpan. Okay. The mother is Mary Akpan. Everybody say Mary Akpan. Mary Akpan. Mary what? Akpan. Now, I want you to answer this question. In 2020, on his Facebook posts, one of the posts he made, he celebrated the mother's birthday. I said, oh, my mother is a nice person. Mary what? Akpan. And what is his own name? John. What is his own name? John. Okay. That is in 2020. Celebrated the mother. That was our mother's 50th birthday. Then in 2025, he's now celebrating his uncle. And the name of the uncle is Emeka Jumbu. Everybody say Emeka Jumbu. Emeka what? Jumbu. Who can tell me what this man has succeeded doing? Who can tell us what this man has succeeded doing? John Akpan, Mary Akpan, Emeka Jumbu. What has he done? His mother's maiden name has been released. He doesn't need to come and shout on Facebook, this is my mother's modern. Who can tell me the mother's maiden name? Who can tell me the mother's full maiden name? Mary what? Jombul. Everybody say Mary Jombul. Did he announce to the world that that is the mother's maiden name? It was the post he made 2020 and 25. Let's go. I'm just giving you an example. You don't talk too much. The more you talk, the more you release information you do not know. Some of you have released information about your children's school. You have released information virtually about everything in your life. Even when you are going for vacation, you are telling the entire world, I did Lagos now, they vacate. You know what you are telling the criminal in your street that is your friend on Facebook? My house is empty. Please, people can go and vandalize my house. Because you have just told them that you are out there. So you must be careful of the kind of information you give out online. You have to restrict your information. Oh, today don't deliver. Today the world has had it. But do you know what you have just done? You have told the world. What have you done? Oh, a princess have just arrived today. What have you done? Who can tell us? A princess have just arrived today. What have you done? Who can tell us? You have released the birth date, the day, the month, and the year. And in the back, that is a security information. In the future, you are already setting up that your child for digital attack. Okay, you want to ask? Go ahead. Okay.
In this era now,
Yes.
they want to say, they want you to fill in a profile. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
For your identification.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
They will say before they accept you to be part of that this thing, they will want to give you a slip to fill in profiles. And if you find out each time you fill these profiles, if that particular, let me say for example, date of birth, And if that date of birth is not filled, most times that profile will not be accepted. So what do you do? Do you forge? Do you lie?
Now, it depends on the person that is asking for the information. Are you getting that? It now depends on the person that is asking for the what? Information. Who is the person? Is he a reputable person? MTN demands for my date of birth. I'll have to give them. Even if we cannot trust the big companies completely, even if they are violating our privacy, we know they are selling our information. We know. But at least they are reputable. We will give them. You Glow comes, you will give them. You BSA, give us your birthday and all that. You will give them. You will feel it. They are reputable. And that is why there are regulatory frameworks. It's just that nothing is happening in this country. But we are getting there. Yes, we are getting there. When I started cybersecurity, people didn't even know much about cybersecurity. And if you go on my Facebook, since 2010, I have already predicted that a day will come in this country, even in primary school, they will study cybersecurity. It has been long predicted. Just last month or thereabout, the federal government said that cybersecurity, in fact, cybersecurity have been added as a subject in the senior secondary schools and all of that. Please, there are so many frameworks that are coming. So that when people hand over this information to you, it is called PII, personally identifiable information. You must put up that security architecture that must protect this information. Just like if we walk into a hospital, our data, if it is released, it can cripple a hospital. For instance, I am HIV positive after my test and all that, and the hospital has it, and tomorrow I see it online or thereabout. Do that in the US, in the advanced country, and see what will happen to that hospital. See the kind of damages and all that they'll be sued. But today, are you aware that you can go and buy suya, and after eating, you open, you see somebody that scores 0/10, and it is a test from a school? You can't do that in an advanced country. So what do we do? The only thing is that we must only give such information to reputable people, to people we can trust. Not when something pops up, the person you don't know, say, please, we need this information. It's just like if you want to download Facebook app, Facebook will say, we need access to your messages, not so. We need access to this, everything, this and this. We will allow them because we trust them. But you are downloading a free gaming app, and the gaming app is saying we need access to your messages. We need access to this. And you don't know who designed that app. In fact, we're a country of I accept. Everybody say I accept. Everybody say I accept. Oh my God. Everybody say I accept. We don't, how many times you don't read even, before you even read it? Yes. Yes. Let me tell you. They tell you. Let me tell you a research that was carried out in the US. It is not just Nigeria. They discovered that people don't read those agreements. Now, the researchers, to prove that people don't read that agreement, you know what they did? They made a gaming app and added an agreement that one of the agreements is that if you download and install this app, you agree that after using it for 6 months, you will die. It is in the agreement. But because people didn't read it, they were accepting. Then it was later they now announced, everybody please read the agreement. When people started reading, they now saw where it is written. After 6 months, you will do what? You will die. People say, we are finished. People don't read. So, you must protect your online account. He has said it. I don't want to talk much about that. Protect your mobile device is very important. Your phone can be hacked without you knowing. I have series of cases I am handling. Now, you can't even dictate that these phones have been bugged. You have to forensically subject these phones to examination for you to be able to know that they have been bugged. Seriously. You have to secure your personal information. Very important. Don't talk too much. Use your phone intelligently as a mobile. Let me rush this because I have a meeting as well. I told him I have to caution. Use your phone intelligently Intelligently use your phone as a media person. Let your phone become your pocket dictionary. What did I say? Pocket dictionary. Your smartphone should become your pocket dictionary. When you hear some words that you don't know, immediately consult your phone. This is not the time to ask questions. Ask so many questions. Consult your phone. Convert your phone to a mobile library. There are books to be read online. Convert your phone. Convert your phone to a study buddy, your study partner. There are skills to be learned online. See, I've never traveled outside this country. I've never gone to any embassy to process my visa. But if I tell you how many universities I have studied online, you wouldn't believe it. And these are not just ordinary universities. And that is why so many persons will be imagining, why do I talk cybersecurity so boldly and all that? That is the reality. Take a smartphone and give it to an intelligent woman that is into cake design. Come back after 1 month. You will see different kind of designs of cake and you'll be wondering, where this woman go learn this thing? Now the smartphone you give the woman. In the night, you know what she'll be doing? She'll be going to different sites, Googling different styles of cake, how it was made, and all of that. Give that smartphone to a girl or a boy that is in secondary school. That boy will never complain that we don't have lab, we don't have physics lab, we don't have this, because there is physics lab online. There is biology lab online. There is agric lab. Are you aware? Virtual lab. Or hand over this same smartphone to a woman that doesn't know what she's doing this 21st century. You know what she will do? Early morning as she wake up, just what? She'll be laughing. As she'll be looking at the phone. And you go and ask her, why are you laughing? Say, no, be small. Oh. If you see what things Sabinius do today, you no go believe her. From morning till night, she'll be scrolling away potential. Take that same phone and give a boy, a guy that is in secondary school. It is finished. Somebody say it is finished. Because from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., now pornography, from one pornography to the other, from one pornography to the other. Some of us watch pornography even before we do media work on Sunday. Saturday, we know they sleep well because of pornography. Some of us here, seated here. If it's just that God is merciful. If God is not merciful, even that camera we are carrying before we snap. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you. Some of us watch. That is why sometimes even while you are seated at the media, you are sleeping. Why won't you sleep? Sometimes when they say, if anybody you are here and you are experiencing bad dreams every day in your life, come out. You don't know where your problem is coming from. Your problem is coming from one pornography to another pornography. That is where all the which you see yourself flying in the night. Why won't you fly? When you have watched pornography thereabout. Let's not go there. And we have addiction. So many addiction. Today, if I ask you, do you know how to prepare egusi soup? Say the truth. Egusi soup. Just be sincere. Do you know how to tie gele? Do you know how to tie? You do? Yes. Is there any lady here that you don't know how to tie gele? The one you will. How many of you? But do you know you can learn it online? You can see that. There's nothing you can learn online. Instead of watching from Telemundo to, what is it called? Where are all of those things women watch? From Z World, all those things you watch. Instead of wasting time to watch this thing, why don't we deploy it to learning new skills online? You have to use your phone smartly. And all that. And let me also warn. How many of you take pictures with your smartphone when you are naked? You have to be very careful. You take pictures from your phone when you are naked and when you are alone. As a lady, as you come out from the bathroom, you snap. You feel like I don't hear no small though. No, no wonder John, no wonder John was looking at me the other day in church. He feel like say, I don't dey fear. Thereabout. And once you hear the sound of anybody, you delete everything. Now you think it is gone. No, sir. No, ma, it is not gone. I don't want to waste time. As I enter this place, there is no technology that has been designed that can remove anything from the smartphone. Your delete cannot remove it. So delete is deceit. No technology in the world has been designed to remove anything from smartphone, from laptop. It is there. That is what gave birth to the field of digital forensic. So what that means is that if you like, well, that is why I said because of this time we don't have. All these things would have been doing it practical. I would have just asked somebody, because I've done it severally. I would have just asked somebody, how many years have you used your smartphone? They tell me it's 3 years. Oh, that is great. 2 years, that is great. And I will ask you, maybe by mistake or thereabout, was there any time as a young man you snapped your manhood? Say yes. Have you deleted it? Say yes. Did you delete it very well? I said, check well again if you have deleted it. Then I will bring you here now. I will bring you to the podium. If you're a lady, I will ask you, have you ever taken naked picture of yourself 2 years ago? You say yes. Did you delete it? You say yes. I even flashed my phone. I said, did you flash it very well? Now, there's something I will ask you to do within 5 minutes. And as a man, you will see that your manhood will start floating. And it will be looking more nice and longer than the day you deleted it. And we can even prop it very well. As a lady, your body will be shining. It will float. So every naked picture you take with your smartphone is a time bomb. Whether you flash your phone, it doesn't go. The only thing that will kill that phone is when you take a hammer, smash it very well, smash it very well. Or you do what we call data destruction. You destroy data safely. And that is the way we do it. You do the way the military do. We call it military-grade data destruction. And when we do data destruction, we don't remove data. What we do is overwrite. Everybody say overwrite. Everybody say overwrite. Everybody say overwrite. We don't remove. We overwrite. What we do is that we can overwrite it 256 times with 000 and 111. It doesn't mean that the data has gone. It just means that if somebody wants to retrieve it tomorrow, what the person will be seeing is 000 and 111. So that's your smartphone. If you have ever taken a naked picture, be praying that no person steals that phone. Be praying that that phone doesn't get missing and falls in a wrong hand. Because some of us will be surprised. Thank God it will not be you in Jesus' name. Some persons in the future, maybe in the next 3 years or thereabout, you just receive a message on WhatsApp and say, please be sending me 250,000 every month. Yes, haven't you heard series of story? Even in this country, a lady has paid 7.2 million naira because of naked picture. And the guy was still insisting he must pay 250 every 2 months. I've handled cases of somebody that had paid 3 million naira. I've had cases, oh my God. I can't mention because these are that is why I said when I'm being recorded, I'm restricted. There are things I don't say. Because we share them so that you know how real this thing is. You know the reality of this thing. There are cases we have handled, running into millions. And finally, your debit card and credit card. How many of you came with your debit card and credit cards? You came with your debit card and credit card to this point. Can you raise up your hand? Oh, that is great. Now, I want you to be truthful. Of all the amount you have in this world, the credit card or debit card you came with, does it have a major part of it? Of all the amount you have in this world, the debit card you came with, does it have a major part of it? Now, if it has a major part of it, that means you are making a very big mistake, a blunder. You are not supposed to be carrying your debit card that has all your life savings with you. You want to buy a bag online, a bag of 50,000 naira, and there is 1.5 million naira in your debit card, and that is the only thing you have in this world. You go online with that card to buy a bag of 50,000. Madam, you are risking your 1.5 million now. You can wake up the next day and everything is gone. You want to buy something online, shoe as a man, and the 2 million naira is what you have in this world, and you carry the debit card. and you go buy something online with it. You are risking yourself. You don't do that. In the advanced country, what they use is credit card. Here we don't have that system. Go and get your prepaid card. The one I use is UBA. They call it AfriCard. It is not linked to your bank account. It is not linked to any of my bank account. I recharge it. It's a rechargeable card. Anytime I'm traveling, I just recharge it. So whatever happens to that card only remains with that card. So if I want to buy a shoe of 50,000 naira online, I'll just recharge 55,000 naira and go online. Tomorrow, if you guys wake up and want to remove the 5,000 naira, I know that it is compromised, and I change it immediately. Yes, that is serious. So go and get your prepaid card. And the only time you have to be safe with debit card is the day the bank remove what we call magnetic stripe from that card. How many of you know what is magnetic stripe? That card. The most dangerous part of the card you are holding is called magnetic stripe. That is the black tape on the back of your card. That is where all our information was before the chips came in. That was where we were withdrawing our money. Everything was there. If you remember very well, there was no chip 10, 15 years ago. We are using the magnetic stripe. Everything. Yeah. Yes. That is where I'm coming now. It was in the magnetic stripe. We are withdrawing money. And the CBN said, no, every bank will must start using chip. And it was celebrated in Nigeria. Chips came in. Chip also has our information. And those informations are encrypted. Very safe. What the bank should have done is that MasterCard, Visa card, as you are printing our card for us to share to our people, remove the magnetic stripe. Only the chip should remain so that there will be maximum security. But do you know why that magnetic stripe is still there? It is the same reason why you are still using 4G and 3G phone. Because not all the infrastructure for 5G is everywhere in Nigeria. So even if you have 5G SIM card and you have 5G phone and you are using it in Port Harcourt, by the time you start going to your village, automatically you will see 3G. Because they do not have that infrastructure there. That is what happens with your card. Not all the ATM machine you see can read chip. They are not designed to read chip. The ATM machines that read chips are very expensive. Very, very expensive. So the bank sees it as very expensive to deploy. So I can tell you the majority of the ATM you see in Nigeria revert to reading, because when you slot it and the ATM terminal does not have support for chip, it will revert to reading your what? Magnetic stripe. That is why they are still reserving it up to today. But thank God, MasterCard has come and said in 2030, every bank, sit up. In 2030, we are no longer producing cards that will come with magnetic stripe. It will only be cheap. But now that we have not gotten to 2030, you have to be careful, because that devil that made them come with chip is still there. Yes. No, it is there. I would have demonstrated it for you. I don't need up to 20,000 naira to hack the entire street here if there is an ATM terminal. What I just need is a card reader. And that card reader is simple. It's not up to 10,000 naira. And I need a pinhole camera. I just go to an ATM machine as if I want to withdraw money. I'll just attach it. I would have shown you how it is being attached. You just see it. And let me tell you the truth. Once I attach it to an ATM machine, if you like, go and bring any IT person from the bank to inspect that ATM terminal. They wouldn't even know that it is there. And that is the thing the hackers do. We use it to train people. I would have played a video for you so that you see it happen in real life. So what happens is that any person that goes to that ATM terminal from that moment, as you slot in your ATM card, the card reader reads all your information on the magnetic stripe, because it can't be able to read from the chip. And even if you read from the chip information is encrypted. So it will read it. Once you read it, your information is there. But how do they get your PIN? Simple. They get your PIN by using what we call pinhole camera that they mount closely somewhere at the ATM. You wouldn't know. Very tiny. So as you are entering your PIN, the camera is reading, recording everything. So they will just come as if they want to withdraw money again, just detach it. Simple. Yes, that is where I'm coming. That is where I'm coming. So when you get there, they will just come and just withdraw it within 2 minutes, thereabout. So the bank, realizing the danger, the bank said, listen, we cannot be able to stop this thing. And even if this thing is there, you cannot be able to detect it. So the only way we can protect you is to ensure that their camera doesn't work. And they brought that thing. Have you seen that casing? That thing on top of a keypad. That thing is not for rain. It's not to stop sun from hitting the keypad. That thing is anti-camera cover. That means no camera can penetrate as far as it is there. So what do you do if you want to withdraw money? Leave that thing the way it is. Put your hand under and put your pin. So even if their card reader reads your ATM card, as far as their camera cannot capture your pin, nothing happens. We call it card skimming. That is why you hear about skimming and cloning of card. But out of ignorance, some Nigerians will go and say, this thing, they block me, make I open and small. You open them. You are exposing yourself to risk. With so many other things. So when these guys even saw it, they went back and said, okay, oh, that is nice. They went and got what they call infrared camera. An infrared camera, even if you like, carry pillow and come and put on top of that thing, infrared camera will capture it. That thing doesn't stop infrared camera, that anti-camera. So how do you stop an infrared camera? And this is where I'm going to end. There are so many things, but I'll end there because we can't say everything today. So look at how I withdraw money. Because I know I'm fighting with three things. Now, as I go to an ATM terminal, this is me standing before an ATM terminal. I'm looking at the screen. And that screen has a security feature called privacy filter. And do you know what privacy filter is? Privacy filter means that except you are directly positioned, you cannot see anything on that screen. Move to the left, everything will be blank. Move to the right, the screen will be blank. So you must be directly positioned. You can try it out when you go to ATM terminals, when you want to withdraw money. Just shift a little bit to the right. You will see that the edges are blank. Go to the right, but you must stand. Now, as you stand, you must know that apart from the camera, they use what they call binoculars. So that is why sometimes they'll be asking you, the ATM they pay, they just want you to adjust. They want you because they want to capture everything that you are putting in. So what do you do? Even if somebody calls you by name where you are withdrawing money, answer them while you are still positioned the way you are positioned. If they pay, yes, if they pay. If they pay, no, you know they pay, now transfer they do. Or thereabout, just position. That is number one. So that even if they have their Google, nothing, their binoculars, it can't work. Another thing is that you must know that you are fighting the normal camera. And it is only the anti-camera cover that will help you. So you must put your hand under. Leave the thing the way it is. Perhaps if you don't see that thing, use your left hand as a cover. So once that thing is there, as you put your hand, then you should know that you are also fighting a camera that is much more than the normal camera, which is called an infrared camera. How do you fight an infrared camera? I wouldn't come here and begin to tell you the technology behind it. But it reads heat that is generated from everything you punch. To defeat an infrared camera, what do? I will first of all enter a wrong pin. I don't enter my real pin first. You know what I'm doing by entering the wrong pin? I am heating up what? The keys. So that if there is any infrared camera, it will capture the heat. Then I will delete. It is also capturing. Then I will enter my real. Don't cancel. Just delete as if you made a mistake. Then enter your real pin. And continue with your transaction. Now you have defeated binoculars. You have defeated the normal camera. And you have defeated the infrared camera, if it is there. Because of time, I will just end here. Believing that another time when we come, we'll have enough time where we'll do much more of this demonstration. Like the issue of Going online to see the kind of website you are dealing with, links and attachments. There are so many things. We would have done some practicals about email, done some practicals about your password, how it can be compromised, how it can be harvested and all of that. But because of time, we cannot be able to do it. Thank you, and God really bless you. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Everything that is deleted in a phone
Yeah.
or in any device
Yeah.
is still inside that device.
Yes.
I'd like you to throw more light on it.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, there is a way digital devices work. When you delete something from the phone, you are actually, do you know that the data, let me put it this way. Do you know that what is saved on your phone is not actually the data? What is saved on your phone is zeros and one. Are you aware? Are you aware that what is saved on your internal drive that holds your information are zeros and one? Are you aware? Huh? Zeros and one. So that is why I said I might not go technical. Even if you saved I am coming, the computer doesn't know I am coming. The hard drive doesn't know I'm coming. What is saved there is not I'm coming. What is saved there is zeros and one. That is the way the computer can put it to know that it is I'm coming. That is for another day. Now, once you delete, you know what you are deleting? You are deleting a pointer. Everybody say a pointer. You are deleting a pointer. Maybe I would have demonstrated this. Sector 1, every hard drive is divided into sectors. And for the operating system to know which information is in a sector or thereabout, there is what we call an address table. It maintains a table where it says sector 1, so and so. This information is there. Sector 2, this information is there. Sector 3, this information is there. You know what happens? When you delete, it doesn't go to delete the information. It will delete that number of the information. That information is still there, but the number of the information is no longer there. So to your operating system, it sees it that nothing is there. So that if somebody want to save another thing, it will see it as a free what? A free space. And it will say, but save on top of that thing. That is why some persons will buy their new hard drive and say, this is a new hard drive, please. We just want to check this drive for something. And when we begin to run our forensic tool, they will come to discover that it is not even new drive. We'll be seeing information people used 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, inside it. Because they felt that they have deleted, but those informations are still there. So what we actually delete are pointers. We don't delete the data. Like I said, no technology. These things could be understood practically if you have enough time. You see how it works. We begin to retrieve them. Ask to delete. Then you can even flash, but that information is there. No two ways about it, because no technology has been devised that can remove information from any drive, whether phone or laptop. No technology. The best you can do is to overwrite. You can't remove anything. So that is why we get to be very careful with what we put in our smartphones, in our laptops, and all of that.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
I want to, I don't know, I wish you could do a demonstration, because there's something you mentioned that first time you started, that you can demonstrate how you are going to send an email using my own email. Is that what you said?
Yes.
It will look like it's me.
Yes.
And I will not detect it.
Yes.
Like me, I will not detect it.
You can't. You receive it. I take you. You receive it.
I wish you can do that. I would have really loved to see how
We
that
don't
would
have
work
the
out.
time, and we don't have the platform as well. You know, I came with my laptop and everything was intact. I said before we start the training, those were the things I put first. I said people will need to see the attack. Before, when I do my training, I just mention them and we go ahead. But today I prepared ahead of time and said, we're going to do the demonstration, see how this thing works. So that when you begin to tell people the solution, what they should do, they will pay more attention when they have seen how this thing works. Maybe in the future we'll likely see, but it's so very easy that I can clone. I just need your email address. Just send message to you. So you can't be able to dictate it.
Okay, so I'm still thinking about that one. While I'm thinking about that one, there's a question this man asked me that time,
Okay.
which I knew myself, I don't even have capacity to answer. Okay. She spoke about when she's opening an app, a legit app, perhaps, I don't know, but I'm believing that it's not legit. A legit app,
Yeah.
that the app has a clone version, perhaps in the same device or operated somewhere else, that it will not bring up other things, especially when it comes to area of generating tokens, because these are sensitive information that are not supposed to be allowed. I don't know how it does. Please, sir. Me too, I was lost while she was asking the
Okay.
question. How can I understand this a little
It's simple. It's absolutely simple. Let me explain it in a simple way. You've heard about Trojan before. Heard about Trojan. What is a Trojan? Trojan is a legitimate software that carries a malicious script. So what that means is that it is legitimate, but I can reverse engineer the script and insert my own. Just like this. No, the criminals. The criminals. Let me give you an example. The pirated, those people that use pirated software that they crack for us. Those people, I don't use it, but the ones they crack, you say you go to Garrison, you say 1,000 naira, 1,000. A software that is supposed to be 20,000 naira. How do they crack it? These are guys that use softwares that remove the license script from the original software, so that it will no longer ask for what? License key. Not so. That is what they remove. And there is always no vacuum when it comes to scripting. So that place they remove the script that will always request that you put your license key. They can as well insert their script. In fact, you would have seen, I also wanted to demonstrate some scripting as well for us. Yes, I wanted to run some certain things that, like you're asking, how script can be inserted and thereabout. This is something that is legitimate. Yes. Yes, something that is legitimate. I send you your own picture. I just, on your birthday, say, happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday, sir. Your picture is there. And as you click, you open it. You say, wow, because it's your birthday, you open it, it is your picture. So, oh my good God. You can't see it. Till the next 100 years, you won't even know that anything is there. This is not some, these are things we would have done today. It is here. If you see it here, I put it so that we know that an ordinary message, even your picture, can carry malicious program without you knowing. So that is why you have to be careful of links. You have to be careful of what people send to you. Very important. Now, like he is part of an ongoing cybersecurity training at NIT, the young man that walked in. Now, I am taking them on a course we call malware analysis. How to analyze if a script is a malware and all that. And I think by Monday, we'll be rounding it up. These are part of the things I also want to show them. We'll call it malware analysis. You begin to see that we can insert malware anywhere without you noticing. If you want me to send one for you, you can just give me your number, write it down. I will go online and download your picture and send it to you today. You will receive a picture from me, and I will tell you I will make sure I write it in such a way that it will not execute, so that it will not infect your phone or thereabout. And I will ask you to look at that picture and look at the one I downloaded, the one you have online, and check whether you have any scripts. And I will show you the scripts I put in there. And if you just click on that picture, as the picture is opening, it will just execute. So you wouldn't know what has happened on the background. I have taken over your phone. I've taken over your system. That is it. And that is why we needed internet security, like he mentioned. Antivirus. Yes, some of them. Yes, some of them. Because no antivirus can protect you 100% against viruses. From the time I entered here till now, we have seen more than 30,000 new variants of viruses. And if an antivirus is a signature-based detection, it cannot be able to detect it until when it updates. Now, what happens between the time those viruses were released and the time you updated? Because you don't update every second. So what if you update every hour? Let me just say every hour, which I know is not even possible. Now you updated by 4 p.m. and your antivirus is very, very updated. By 4 p.m., that was when you did the updated. By 4:30, new variant has been released. Now I want to ask you, before the 5 p.m. that you would update, who will be the one to protect you? What will protect your system? You see how porous our security architecture. That is why most of the antivirus you see today use what we call heuristic feature. And it is a behavioral pattern of virus detection. They no longer use signature based. What they now use is behavioral pattern with the signature. They combine it together. If anything misbehave, yes. If anything misbehave, they'll flag it as virus. If any file, even if it is genuine or legitimate, misbehave, they say this one is a virus. And that introduces another problem. And that problem is the problem of false positive, false negative, true positive, and true negative. How do you now know which one is the real thing? You see why you need to be trained. So you come to cybersecurity where you do malware analysis. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What are the dangers of APK apps?
Okay.
Dangers of APK apps.
Okay.
Then secondly, how can you know that someone is hacking your account, even if they've not finally hacked it? Is it possible for someone to be hacking your account?
Okay. APK files, I can generate a malicious one anyway. That is why you wouldn't know. It's still the same thing we are talking about when it comes to files. I can generate an APK file, you see it is normal, and it is a Facebook. It is Facebook or whichever file that you think you trust. But that is malicious. It is a Trojan. By the time you install it, you say, maybe you are running a WhatsApp. It is a new feature of WhatsApp you want to download. As you are downloading, what you don't know is that you are executing a malicious program that will take over your system. That is the problem. And it is very easy. We have tools out there, even free tools that you can use to generate malicious APK files. Then the last question you asked was, somebody wants to hack you. How do you know? The only way you can dictate it is if it is a baby hacker, the ones who call script kiddies. Real hackers don't make noise when they want to hack you. Real hackers hack you and stay with you. Real hacker will hack you and sleep with you. They don't make noise. Some of us seated there, your bank account has been hacked. The only reason why you don't know is that the hacker that hacked your bank account is not interested in your 100,000 naira. In fact, some of you hackers are praying for you to make money. Every day they are praying for you. Father, remember this woman now, make him make money. And your money now will grow to 500,000 naira, 600. The hacker will say, oh, you don't enter waiting, I'm expecting. By the time you know your school fees, your children's school fees don't collect them, you don't come down to 50,000. The hacker will still continue to pray. That is why you hear some persons who say, they sent 5 million naira to my account. Before you know it, the bank manager has called me. I don't know what happened, the money don't come out finish. That is it. You weren't hacked that day. The hacking is already there. They have been praying for you. So that day was the fulfillment of the prayer. And as the 5 million naira enter, they just want to hit you. And they know that when you go to the bank, the bank will just tell you have been compromised. And they will do everything and knock them off. So that is it. You don't know. It is very difficult. Before, when a virus infects you, your system starts misbehaving. Not so. A virus infects you, your system becomes slow. Not be so. A virus infects you, you begin to see your browser, some few strange things on your browser. Today, that is obsolete. Today, we are talking about more complex viruses that comes and even speed up your system. You say, it be like my system, don't they perform well? Yes, because they will make sure that your system, yes, everything is working very well. You will relax. Okay.
this thing she saved.
Okay.
The antivirus app she saved. She updates it, I think, once in a month, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
So while I was using it, there's one link I wanted to copy.
Okay.
And while I was copying it, her laptop was announcing to me that the link I am copying is not safe.
Okay.
That if I should allow it or reject it.
Okay.
So I was asking her, I said, how did you get this thing? She was like, the way she was explaining, I understood maybe it was from her virus that was doing that. So I was asking her, how do I get it? I was asking her how I'll get it. Is it from the antivirus, or is there an app she installed in the laptop that was announcing that?
No, it could actually be her antivirus that actually flag it. Yes. Yeah. That is why you have internet security. Yes, that is why you have internet security. Do you know what internet security is? If you go to Garrison or anywhere, say you want to buy antivirus. Now, if you want to install it on the system you use for browsing, you don't tell them you want to buy antivirus. Tell them you need internet security. Antivirus means that you have only antivirus that can protect you against viruses. But internet security is like 3 in 1. It has antivirus. It has anti-spyware. It has firewall. Those are the 3 major ones. We have even anti-spam and so many other things that are so numerous to mention. So it can have the capability to flag such links and all that. So that is why you need, if you want to go, I can recommend Bitdefender for you. There are so many, but that is, yes, no. If you go online, just go to different labs. We have antivirus labs and all that. They rate every virus every year. You see that Bitdefender is on the class of its own. But not that Kaspersky and Norton, they are not great. But that is, I could be biased anyway. But if you are using Kaspersky, no problem. But I always recommend Bitdefender because I had a major distributor, which I was actually their brand ambassador. So perhaps it has made me to become biased a little bit or thereabout. So thank you because of time. We'll see another time. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Internet. There is this site. We call it Get Into PC. Get Into PC.
Okay.
That is where you can find all types of crack versions of softwares.
Yes.
And I do get it from there.
Yes.
So once I downloaded the software to my system and I wanted to install it to my system. After running the administrator, immediately I open the app and turn on my Wi-Fi, like the data.
Yeah.
The app will not function with us. At times it will crash. Why is it so? Even after offering my Windows Defender and the antivirus.
Oh my father.
But once I put on my Wi-Fi, the data, it will crash that particular software. Why is it so?
You want to turn that your system to a zombie. You know what is a zombie? You don't know a zombie. That is a bot online, where your system can be controlled. Once you come online, can be controlled by anybody. That is how you are setting up your system. But you see, your security architecture is not allowing it. Even before you even disable your antivirus, because of some fingerprint it has left, it continues to disable that thing. Why don't you pay attention and listen? I don't know whether you're getting me. Most of this crack, in fact, the easiest way to be infected and to be compromised is to continue to use this crack version of software. You can use free, genuine ones that are given by reputable organizations. Now, let me tell you something. Do you know that in the whole world, we have a city called Freetown? Are you aware? Where is that city located? Freetown. Who can tell us? There is a city called Freetown. Where is it located? In which country? It's in South Africa. Go and find out. Freetown. It's in South Africa. Freetown. But if you go there, nothing is free. Nothing is free in that town. So what that means is that on the internet, if somebody is giving you something for free, you know how much is it to host a software online? You know how much these people spend? And the person say, we are giving you this thing for free. Now, you know what I do? I will calculate. How do these people make money? I'll begin to ask myself, if I don't determine how a person makes money while he's giving something free online, you know what? I am the what? The money. Everybody say, I'm the money. I'm the money they are making. You become the money they are making. And time will fail me to tell you how they will make money from you. You can become a zombie. Your laptop will become a zombie and all that. So once such happen, my brother, especially when you know it's a pirated software, move away from it. Your system is so configured in such a way that it is blocking the working of such software. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. God